what you're about to hear is real. 4 stories of pilots seeing unexplainable phenomena in the skies. Join us as we uncover the verified, unexplainable encounters at the edge of our atmosphere. This is High Altitude Hauntings.
Get 2292. Have any targets up here? We just had something go right over the top of us that, I hate to say this, looked like a long cylindrical object that almost looked like a cruise missile type of thing moving really fast that went right over the top of us.
Potomac Aero 30024.
November 024, go ahead.
30024, dispatch miles to the northwest. We observed something flying over the approximately 30 feet tall. Not sure what it is. At about 6,800 feet.
Yeah, you said it was 30 feet tall?
It was pretty tall, probably about 30 feet tall. It was going opposite direction of us.
November 024, was it moving at a fast pace?
It was moving the way, affirmative for 30024. Potomac Aero 30024, we're starting our descent.
November 02. Aero 0, what did the object look like?
It's kind of hard to describe. It was just tall and pointy.
Like a triangle?
It was in the shape of a triangle. It was bottom and flat on top. I'm not sure what it is. Do have a picture of it. That for 30024 did not appear to be any danger.
Cherokee 024, and that object was about 300 feet from you?
It was pretty far away from us. Just noticeable enough for crossing the aircraft with
Roger. Cherokee 30024, do you got a number that we can reach yet, just in case my supervisor needs to talk to you?
Aero 30024, I do, if it's anything too crazy serious.
And if they need to talk to you, they'll call you. If not, just throw it away.
Phone number, I can call you when I get on the ground?
Yeah, let's do that. How about you give us a call?
Roger.
Thank you, sir. November 024, yeah, my supervisor said talk to you. We just want to make sure everything's safe up there for future aircraft flying through that. So give him a call once you're on the ground safely, please.
Roger, will do. Thanks. 30024.
7062, go ahead.
Yeah, is there any active military airspace just like north of Winnipeg?
No, nothing I'm aware of. You said north of Winnipeg?
Yeah.
No, not right now.
Okay. Lots of active bright lights, information, 3, and they look like they're at like 500 or something, just trying to figure it out.
Okay, yeah, no, I haven't heard anything. I'll check ahead with the next sector. That could be.
Alrighty then. Thanks for checking.
And you said around 50,000 feet, roughly, is that correct?
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, it's hard to say, but yeah, it keeps being like 3 to 4 really bright lights, and they kind of were in like a triangle formation, and then it looks like the little dipper for a bit, and then they disappear, and then they come back.
Okay. Okay, thanks for that. I'll just make a note, but yeah, I can't think of what that might be.
Okay.
1 Golf Victor from Center.
Go ahead. Golf Victor.
1 Golf Victor, this is a strange question, but are you seeing any flashing lights ahead at high altitude? We just got a report from another aircraft.
We don't see anything yet.
Okay, thank you. They reported them as north of Yankee Whiskey Golf, which is the city off your 11 o'clock position for about 90 miles. So I guess just let me know if you see anything.
Copy that. So if we see anything, I will let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, Winnipeg, Park Canada 786.
7086, go ahead.
Aircraft, 12 o'clock, same altitude. Is that one ours?
It's a flare flight.
What?
Sorry, somebody going flight 600?
Yeah, Park Canada 786. Do you see these flights at 12 o'clock? See something, flashing light,
Around 1130, flight 600.
yeah, forming triangles and then flying away and coming back.
Big bright light that's coming towards us, slightly above us, flight 600. More or less 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, sir, 600.
Thanks, Park Canada 786. Do you have any traffic out there?
No, I had one other report 10 minutes ago from a Morningstar flight east of Regina. Reported the same thing. Her best guess was around somewhere around flight level 500, and thought it might be somewhere north of Winnipeg. So yeah, do you have a guess as to what you might think the altitude is?
Hard to tell, just because the evening, I'd say she's probably pretty accurate, but they keep forming up in a triangle, and then yeah, it's pretty odd.
Okay, yeah, no, that's the second report then, and yeah, there's no active airspace, military airspace, anything like that we're aware of. I honestly have no idea what that might be.
Oh, good.
Morningstar 7060 from center.
Morningstar 7066.
Are you still seeing the lights that you reported earlier? We're getting some reports in Saskatchewan behind you now as well. Morningstar 7060, center.
Yeah, Morningstar 7062. We haven't seen them, like, for the last 5 minutes so far.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
And Flare 600, change to my frequency 1329er.
1329er.
Do you have any guess as to how far away off your 12 o'clock they might be?
Pretty far away. I'm not sure how far they're away from us, but like they're close to the triangle, flying all straight right now. And that's probably
591, center.
591, go ahead.
Over to 591, it's going to sound like a strange question, but we've had a few reports now of some sort of flashing lights somewhere over the prairie, perhaps in a triangle shape. Are you by any chance seeing anything like that?
Wow, that does sound interesting. I haven't seen it. I hope I do. So it's at ground level or in the air?
I think it's at quite an altitude. One pilot guessed maybe as high as 500, but others closer to Regina are saying they're unable to even give an estimate of where exactly it is.
Wow. Okay, well, we'll definitely be keeping an eye out, and we'll let you know.
Knowing that other people have seen it as well.
I thought you might. Yeah, there's a couple of reports, actually. 2 aircraft west of Regina are reporting it, but they said they're having a hard time guessing even where it's coming from.
Yeah, it is really quite bizarre.
And Winnipeg, Canada 328. We saw them before. I think it's just satellite with reflection from the sun. It matches the adding of the position of the sun if we look on different maps.
Oh, a scientific explanation. Okay, good. Thank you.
That's a wild guess, though. It really looks quite spectacular and weird first glance.
Okay, and you saw them back when you were in the Saskatchewan, Manitoba area as well?
Yeah. We saw them start being Winnipeg and for the past, I guess, hour or so. And it seems to move up as we move towards the east as well. So it might just be a reflection of the sun and sunlight. That's my guess.
Okay, thank you. Morningstar 7060, did you catch that?
I did, thank you.
Air Canada 7086, change to my frequency 1329er.
Come on.
D6, Roger. I had a company aircraft over Thunder Bay suggest he thinks it possibly could be satellites, and just based on the angle of the sun, it could be sunlight refracting off those satellites and just causing that.
I mean, I'm certainly no expert, but they're moving side to side, and
and they're going away from each other and forming triangles, but it doesn't really seem like they're in any type of orbit. But, I mean, I don't know, I've heard certain.
Caterpillar 600, level 370.
Sorry, 600 on Lake Center, good morning. And are you still seeing those lights that you were reporting earlier?
Yeah, it's quite bizarre. There's around 6 of them just randomly doing some formation flight at high altitude at 12 o'clock, flight 600.
Okay, thanks.
Winnipeg Center from Flare 600.
Go ahead.
Just curious, when it comes to those lights that you have multiple aircraft reporting, what report do you guys have to file for that?
Usually we just tell the shift manager and then they follow up with whatever reporting they do.
Okay, so you're not reporting a UFO then?
Report exactly what the pilot said to the shift manager, and then they'll file it as they do.
Roger. Okay, thanks.
Definitely not satellite.
UPS 104, I just got here for the morning, so I'm just finding out about all the reports, but I guess they've been all the way across the prairies this morning, or overnight.
So UPS Flare 600 is tracking eastbound approximately 0905, have been for the last hour. And at our 11:30 position, we've been staring at these things for well over an hour. And they're high up in the sky, I'd say 100,000 feet plus.
UPS 104, that aircraft that's giving you the report is off your 9 o'clock position, about 125 miles going eastbound. And Morningstar 7062, I missed your comment there. What were you saying about the lights?
Definitely not satellite.
Okay, thanks very much. I'm just talking to the controllers that I'm taking over from, and I guess we'll file it's called a service report.
Okay, yeah, it's like unlike anything I've ever seen in like the 15 years of night flying that I've done.
Okay, thanks very much.
Good morning, UPS 64, flight level 360.
UPS 64 Heavy, Winnipeg Center. Good morning.
Are we close to these lights we're talking about?
The aircraft that's seeing them there with the report is off your 10 o'clock, about 80 miles, and they're going eastbound, and they've been tracking them for quite a while.
All right, thanks. Been any activity for the last 10 minutes from our perspective? Go ahead.
The ship manager just came in, and they brought over the report that I'm going to fill out. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go through the questions with you, just because I wasn't here for the bulk of the reporting.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, first question is just a brief description of the sighting, number, size, shape, etc.
Multiple single points of light will be the way we would describe this. Sometimes there were 3, sometimes there were 6, sometimes there's just some individual lights just flying at random intervals. There's no specific numbers, so to speak,
Okay, and the position of the sighted object or activity, I guess the first time you noticed it.
We're flying at flight level 270, we're flying eastbound on track 095 to 107-ish. And for the most part, it was at our 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock site, and it looked pretty high up in the altitude. We're getting anywhere between 70,000 feet all the way to 100.
Okay, that answers the next question about estimated altitude and direction of movement of the object.
Random all over the place. At times I saw three lights in a triangle formation, just flying in a random movement, up and down, left, right, all over the place.
Okay, the next one is speed. Was it moving fast or slow, or?
From what we could tell, they're moving at a very fast speed in all directions, very, very high speed.
And the last one is any observed identification or other significant information.
No, I think that's all that we got. Maybe I wish we could give more information, but yeah, that's all everything that we described right now is what we witnessed 3600.
Okay, no, that's great. I will fill out the form, and I think there was some reports from the controllers that were working overnight there, so that combined with this report, we'll give that to the shift manager, and then they'll send that off to North Bay.
Awesome, thanks a lot, 600.
Thank you.
And Winnipeg from Cargo Jet 937.
Yeah, go ahead.
Going to add to that, I haven't seen them tonight, but we've been seeing those lights for probably the last 18 months or so, just for your information if you wanted to add that.
Okay, I will add that. And any specific area? Was it across the prairies or?
Yeah, over the prairies, just like Flair said, always eastbound and a little north of the track, kind of at the 11 o'clock position. It's kind of been in that area for quite a while.
Okay, thanks very much.
Well, that's interesting. I've had it, but only ever going westbound with 3 or 4 like that over the last month or so. This is WestJet 520.
Interesting.
I've never seen them eastbound, only westbound. And yeah, same thing too. Movements all over. Sometimes they make a triangle, sometimes they make a diamond, square. They're bright, and they disappear all over.
Sure be nice to get answers on that, for sure.
Yeah, I'll definitely make a note of all that and pass it on.
Boston, Fremont 5795.
Fremont 5795, go ahead.
Just curious, do you have anything in front of us about 50, 60 miles?
A guy 26, or what are you looking for?
Well, you're going to think I'm crazy. There's something that just went from right to left to right in a blink and then flashes lights 3-4 times a bunch.
Okay, well, I had an airplane cross from right to left, E-175, and now there's another one, 777 up there high off the right side that's descending to 28. That might be those 2 aircraft, I'm not sure.
This thing went 180 degrees in like a second.
Oh, goodness. All right. Yeah, let me know if you see it again. We'll make a report.
No, that's alright, mate. That's, one of them things.
Jazz 898, contact Boston Center on 125.57.
2557, Jazz 898. Have a good night.
Yeah.
Fremont 5795, anything else you want to talk about, or are you good?
5795 seconds, sir?
Didn't know if you wanted to give any more details, or you're good.
Well, the details, it literally went from one coast to the other in front of us, and then it went up like 30 degrees, turned off its lights, or whatever it had. It looked like it's a bright orangey thing, and then since we spoke to you last, it flashed us like 3-4 times, and we are still looking at it now.
So where is it roughly if I was to give you a traffic call?
I would say probably 60, 80 miles in front of us, and it looks like it's coming, I don't know, it's flashing towards us. But it is definitely not an aeroplane. It doesn't have the strobe lights or anything on it. It's just this bright orange going on and off.
So you're saying about 12 o'clock, 60 to 80 miles?
About 1 o'clock from our present position, sir.
So yeah, there's one target up there. We'll call it 1 o'clock and 35 miles or so. The number you're up at 37, but yeah, we've got nothing else in front of you.
Yep, this definitely wasn't an airplane.
About 5795, thank you. Contact Boston Center 12737. We'll pass it along.
12737. Thanks, sir. Have a good one.
Thank you, about 5795. You guys still seeing a strobe light out in front of you? Roger. It started out at your altitude, then went up to 50. It started out level at your altitude, and then it went up to like 50,000. Right. About 5795. You said it's at your 1 o'clock and up to about 50,000. Target 2689. It's your 12 to 1 o'clock. Have you seen an orange strobe light out there, maybe 20,000 feet above you or so? We're looking. And what position would it be from where we're at? An aircraft a little bit further south, said it was at their 1 o'clock, and it was at their altitude, then went up to about 55,000 feet. It was an orange strobe light going on and off. We're looking. And that was 20,000 feet above us? Yeah, they started at their altitude. They were down around level 280, and then it went up, they said, about 55,000.
American 2689. Disappointingly, we do not see an orange strobe 20,000 feet above us.
American 2689, thank you.